my name is Erika, and today we are celebrating my friend Janet reaching 1,000 YouTube subscribers by doing a scrap lift. And this is the page that I will be scrap lifting and turning into an art journal spread. First, I'm going to open a document in Photoshop. I hit blank file, document type will be US paper, resolution will be 720 pixels per inch, or DPI, dots per inch. And here's the photo that I will be using. I'm going to select all, create a new layer, and paste my face. I will resize it to fit the paper and hit the green check mark, hello, once I am done. The next step for me will be to cut my face out. And I do that by using the lasso tool. I do make sure to enter some sort of feathering. This provides a little bit of a buffer so the lines are not as harsh. So if you try this in the future, don't stress about getting the lines super perfectly, because you can always edit the selection in Photoshop, and I'll show you how I do this. So first off, I zoom in, and you see that toolbar at the bottom with the white square? Well, you can select add, like I am right now, and add the selection, or you can hit subtract and subtract the selection. As you can see there's a little bit of black I want to get rid of. So ta-da! It subtracts it. So it's a little bit of a handy tool, and it definitely helps clean up your lines, and that way you don't have to stress about it being perfect. So from here I'm going to go up to select, hit inverse, and it's going to select my background. I hit delete on my keypad, and as you can see, everything is deleted. So I go ahead and do it again, select my head, and then contract the selection by 2 pixels. This scooches everything in towards me by 2 pixels. This is especially helpful in case the lines aren't perfect, or if I didn't get exactly perfectly close. So now it's time to print. I always want to make sure that I have the proper setting for my paper, and then I hit that borderless function. My printer does allow me to print borderless, thankfully. And I also make sure the print quality is 720 DPI, just to match what I open the file as. And there we go. There is my face. So as a next step, here is my art journal. I've already prepped the background with this beautiful bright blue acrylic paint. I'm taking some matte gel and applying it to the back of this random generic article, as well as the front, kind of like Mod Podge. I'm taking this gold glaze and just kind of, I guess, glazing the edges of the article, and taking some white gesso over that and just dry brushing it all over the page. As you can tell, this spread is about anxiety. I was inspired by Janet's layout, and it is unfortunately something that I deal with 24/7. I don't take any medication for it. It's something that I have had to work very hard so that it does not overtake my life. So that is why I'm always purposefully so joyful and happy and trying to see the brighter side of things, because I know what it's like to be on the opposite side of that spectrum. So next step from here, I am taking some of these grunge stamps. I will link everything I use below, by the way, and they're my favorite stamp set right now so far. So obviously the page is looking a little unbalanced because my face is going to be taking most of the space. So really it's just the outsides that you're going to be able to see, but it is time to put my face down on the page. I did apply matte gel again to the back, and I will be applying it to the front as well, making sure that I seal the edges. I was really impressed with this matte gel. There weren't any air bubbles or any buckling, which I thought would happen, especially with this printer paper. So now it's time to draw my brain, which now that I look at it, I might have a little bit of a misshaped head, but it might also just be the fact that I have a ponytail. So now that I have drawn my brain, I'm taking my Posca paint markers and drawing the different segments, coloring in the different segments, and just figuring out what really ails me, what is the little voice inside of my head that I call anxiety, and what does it cause me to think that is just detrimental and just nonsense. I know it's nonsense, but you know, sometimes you can't really help it affecting you. So in any case, as a final touch, I'm taking my pen here and just lightly outlining the outside of my face. I really like the contrast that it gave to it, and overall it just helps me pop. But otherwise, that's it. Short, simple, and sweet. I hope you enjoyed the process, and please check out everyone else that participated below as well, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.